What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the $25 studio. I'm Carolina Keith, Professor Keith, Keith the Simp. I hate Keith. Whatever you want to call me is cool with me. Good to see you all. Got another video for you here on BNB this time. Is it better to HODL and maybe make some money? Or is it better to use the 821 weekly EMAs, a basic, simple indicator? Which one works best? Let's hit the charts and find out, shall we? Real quick, as usual, please note that this is simply basic stuff here. $100 invested per month, both strategies. And no matter what, it's just simply HODL DCA on the left and 821 weekly buys on the right. No trend lines, no other indicators, no fancy Fibonacci retracement, none of that. We could get so much deeper with this and get even more gains out of it. But I didn't do that because I wanted to make this as simplistic as possible. So let's have a look at the numbers. All right, so to make this fair, I started both at the same point, which was way down here on July 10th, 2017. Obviously, there wasn't even an 8 EMA or a 21 EMA visible on the weekly chart until much higher than that. To make it even and fair, I gave them both the same starting point. As you see here, if you dollar cost average and held, you would constantly have made money. I get it, right? However, there's more to it than that. There are a few different points on the chart where there are buys and sales. Right here you have a sale, and right here you have a buy, and again right here, sale, and right here, buy with an immediate sale right after. And this actually lost some money, which you'll see on the next slides here. Then we had a buy signal right here and a sell signal here. No other fuss, no other muss. I've actually wrote down the dates as well to give you an idea of when these sales happened. And I got the percentages, of course, as usual, on the next slide. If you're interested in learning more about this stuff, please do me a favor. Click on the link in the bottom of this video right here. We'll get you fixed up on the Discord. We'll get you fixed up on the LAUNCHPASS. You can become one of our members and learn this stuff nonstop. We have a whole group of people who are working on this stuff constantly, 24/7, 365, working through different things, finding different solutions and strategies for stuff, constantly charting on any asset you could possibly think of. It doesn't matter what it is. And here's a few of our Discord now. We've had people talking about everything from Twitter today to BNB to the current little move that Bitcoin made and then failed. Yeah, there's tons of information on here. It's a free Discord for general members. And if you'd like, you can join $16 a month. You can become one of us, and it pays for itself rather rapidly. All right, so here we go. Let me move the camera out of the way so you can see fully here. Here you go. So right off the bat, left-hand column, I've got it right here specifically written for you, BNB, dollar cost average HODL versus weekly 821 EMA cross. Very simple, okay? Obviously the quarters are all written right here. I did this quarterly. It's easier to do quarterly because otherwise I have endless data. Essentially, they were the same. If you look here, they were the same for three quarters because you really didn't have any difference in the chart. That reflects back to this point where nothing really changed. Okay, they were just pretty much the same. However, things started changing right around the fifth quarter. This is where on the HODL side, you lost 26% and you only lost 17% here. Now, you lost another 40% the next quarter. You lost nothing on that quarter prior, after that. From there, you gained 200% on the next quarter. This one gained 100%. That seems great. Then you see things kind of flatten out for a quarter. Obviously, Binance Coin down 54, 37, and 3%. Here, you're only down 31%, 0%, and 8%. And this is the point where you had a buy and a sell rather quickly back to back behind each other. The neutral months where you didn't have a trade, I listed in orange here because there's no trade happening. You see right now, there are no trades for the weekly 821 EMA. And for just hodling, you're actually up 17% last quarter, or this current quarter. And that's as of now. all right? Because that may change when you watch this video, which is, it's right now, it's September 5th, 2022. But the real magic is in the money of what made what. Well, HODL DCA made, as you see right here, $3,276,746. At one point, you were actually up to $6,247,391. However, by not selling, you actually cost yourself roughly half of everything. Could have had roughly 7 million, didn't do it, and that knocked you down to 3 million. Now, I know what you're going to say. Oh, Keith, you don't understand. That's if you're trying to chart and you're looking for that kind of thing. I get it. What I'm going to tell you is you can do the same thing right here. I was on the right column. It's very simple to do. So on the right column, as you see, I even listed this on the right: trade ahead, trade ahead, trade ahead. If you've watched some of the other videos you saw where it actually said HODL ahead and that was listed in purple, you can watch that in the prior video, which is XRP. I'll put the link right here. XRP actually was out in the lead as far as HODL goes for quite a bit, but it ended up being that trading actually won over, and you're reaping the benefits of that now. So the real money maker here is the fact that trading made $11 million in $13,000 and some change, compared to $3 million for hodling. Now you're a millionaire either way here, but would you rather have 3 million or 11 million? I'm sorry, the answer for me is 11 million, especially when it required minimal effort. Looking at the chart one time per week for 5 minutes. That doesn't seem like too much work, right? So I don't think it is. So either way, there's your numbers. I didn't do daily on this one. I put the numbers there so you can see them a little bit more cleanly. I didn't do the daily on this one. And also I wanted everyone to know this was 63 months and $6,300 for both sides. They both got the same amount added to them. This is as if we took nothing off the market. If you pulled money out, here, you'd see that you don't have to always trade with so much. That's just something that I do that's not necessarily necessary. You can, that's for the comparison here. I like to actually pull money out and not trade with everything. I don't like to do that. I actually only trade with 20% of what I have. Even if you use 20%, you're going to do better here weekly by buying and selling than if you did hodling. 236% difference right there. 236% difference. Okay. I say these things to tell you something. We'll get to that in a second. The weekly 8 EMA strategy is super simple. It's really not that complicated. It's really not. It's very easy. You just simply wait for 2 EMAs to cross each other. I've said this 1,000 times over, and I'll show you again on the chart here. It's really not that complicated. All I did was wait for the 8 EMA to dive under the 21 EMA. On that candle, we sold it. Very, very simple. You could take this to the next extreme and go down to the daily chart, and there would be even more buys and sells for you to find and make even more profits. It would be utmost profitable if you did this only above trend lines. And let me show you what I'm talking about there. So let's remove this arrow. This is very clearly a downtrend. We can see this a mile away here. We'll draw a line right here. Very clearly a downtrend here. You could draw this perfectly or not perfectly. That's not the point. The point is it's under this trend line. And while it's under this trend line, quite simply, don't buy anything. Just wait for it to break it. Once this trend line breaks, you can then buy and sell more frequently if you'd like. You can go down to the daily chart, or you can just stick with weekly and not have to worry about it. Your choice on that one. Not going to tell you how to do it or when to do it. Just landed out there that 821 EMA on the weekly far outperformed holding. So I want to thank you all for watching. Badass of you. I know the music cut out, but whatever. It's all good. Don't need it all the time, do we? No worries. Thank you. I'll get another video out on this one pretty soon. I'm going to try to do all top 10 coins on this one, on this particular series here. This was the 4th video. We'll have 6 more hopefully. I can't do them on BUSD and USDC, and I can't do them on USDT. So we may avoid those, but we can at least get 8 out. Maybe we'll do the top 12. There'll be 2 more assets in there. It'd be really interesting to show you Dogecoin and some other ones and how much better they do if you buy and sell. We'll get to those later. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be good. Peace.